Welcome to Betta Day. This is a picture system that teaches you what to do when you're not coping. Today I'm going to teach you all you need to know about turning things around when you feel lost or overwhelmed. When this happens, it's important to set a path to better, because when we're lost, we flounder and faff about and easily get more overloaded. If we can figure out where we need to get to, it's much easier to mobilize and focus our resources. In this video, we'll look at how you can turn bad situations around by getting good at figuring out what better is. Human problems can be grouped under 6 headings that make up the Betta Day dashboard. We have to know when we're off course so we can set a path to better. That's what this video is about. We have to manage our stress and strong feelings because they affect our judgment. We have to boost our confidence and manage our relationships so we can get stuff done. And finally, we can stay out of trouble if we make sure our actions do no harm and help others. With Betta Day, we tackle each problem in 3 simple steps. First, by noticing something in our body. Second, by sorting something in our head. And finally, doing something to make it better. We can tell when things are going wrong because we feel awful, and that's a really important signal. But it's just as important to know when things are better. How will we know when we're well? If we don't set a course for better, we can just wander around and get more lost and more hopeless. Better is not an idea, it's a walking, talking, real-life situation that we're gunning for. When things go wrong, there are often so many things we're supposed to do. But what's the best thing to do now? Well, if we know where we're heading, it's easy to pick the best course of action. Often, when we're messing up, everybody is telling us what to do, and it can be really annoying and confusing. But when we know where we want to get to, it's much easier to choose the right advice. Game on. What you have to notice when things go wrong is what's giving you the shits. Sorry about the language, but it's important to tap into that deep frustration, the private conversation that we mutter under our breath. Try completing these and see what comes up. I'm just sick of, or just wish. Sometimes you have to wait for it to come up or track it back to its source. Remember, Betta Day is about you managing better, so track it back to what you can do. So once you've noticed what's giving you the shits, how do you sort your head? Just ask yourself, if I was managing better, what would I do? Simple. That's actually the short autocorrect version, and often it's enough. But there's also the rich movie version where we ask ourselves a miracle question because we're trying to tap into the 3D living, breathing answer. Try it. It's fascinating. Imagine a miracle happened overnight where your problem was fixed or you were coping better in a realistic way. But you were sleeping, so you didn't know that happened. The next day, as you get up and go about stuff, you notice, wow, a miracle must have happened. My problem's fixed. What did you notice in yourself that told you that? Really go into lots of detail and watch the movie over and over until you get it. You can also do this as you play the miracle question video on this channel. Our imagination has some really rich answers, so give it a go. Cool, you've charted a path to better. What do you do? Break it down into steps. If 0 is you've got nowhere with your problem and 10 is things are better, where do you think you are now? Okay, so what's the next step to take to better? Just the first step. Bed down one change at a time and feel proud of your progress. Plot out the steps and what would prove that the next step has been taken and keep going. All journeys have their ups and downs, but if you keep going, you'll get there. New stuff is scary and brings up lots of feelings, so use the dashboard to manage these on the way. As you start to get further on your journey and closer to better, no matter how small a change it is, congratulate yourself and grow in confidence. Remember, just fix today.